The following program may contain content inappropriate for some listeners. The views expressed are not necessarily those of Dutchess Student Media Group, DCC staff, or administration. Enjoy.
Now Ray is about to speak. Dre is about to speak.
It is what it is, radio.
Dre is about to speak. Dre is about
Don't
to
think
speak.
I want to choke people.
Dre is about to speak.
VI.
That was good. That was good.
VI don't mix you suckers.
Musical mastermind. Allow me to interrupt just for a moment. It's been an hour since you've been gone, and that's too long. So shut come back on. Never again will I fly scared. Spirit, tell yourself. I want y'all to take all your planes to the sky and parachute out and let them all crash, so that y'all have no reason to ever put people back in the air.
It is what it is, radio. Let's go.
Welcome. And I don't think my microphone is on.
Did I shut his microphone off already? Really? That is beautiful, man.
The hate is real.
That was good.
The hate is real. Come on, turn my mic up. Turn my mic up. I still don't hear nothing. How about no?
You don't hear yourself?
I don't hear myself.
So you're clearly not on like those mics. How about now? How about now?
I still don't.
So you what about now?
Mic check 1 2. What is this? 5 foot aside.
Well, my mic is working just fine, so I guess I'm just gonna be doing the show by myself.
What's that bullshit, son?
What's up, everybody? You're listening to It Is What It Is Radio. I'm your host, your special guest, your everything R&BD.
Yo, turn my mic on. Stop playing.
I don't.
I'm not about to sit next to you for the whole show.
I mean, hey, this is how it went. You know, we had some technical difficulties that have prevented Uncle Dre.
Stop
his mic is.
Hold up.
Bro, you're gonna have to get another mic because all the mics is on, and if you're not.
Hold on.
All the mics is on. They at the proper levels. Like you're gonna have to, keep on fishing till you find something.
All right, turn those headphones on. And
let's see.
oh my God, I still hear nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing.
I don't hear me.
Hold on, my youth. Hold on.
How about? And this must be mic 3. I think you're one. Oh, there we go. I hear me.
So, do you want to stay on that mic? That's
I'm
mic
gonna
3.
stay on this mic since you figured it the fuck out.
So you're gonna stay on mic 3?
Yes.
Okay. You good?
I'm good now.
All right. So you're gonna.
Pinche puto.
Cállate, cabrón.
Mas puto. Excuse me.
So, would you like to introduce yourself to the people and for the people?
Oh, hey, ladies, gentlemen. My name is Uncle Dre, and welcome to It Is What It Is on this February 16th, 2017. In the studio, we have myself, your favorite bad influence, Uncle Dre, and we have the racist and bigoted one, the ribs and barbecue man himself, R&BD, breakdancing behind the boards. Say what's up to the people, Diesel.
You got change for 100?
Yeah, that guy. So,
Hey, everybody, and a special shout out to the ladies.
Yeah. Okay. There's none in this room, so we're gonna have to keep it, masculine.
Listen, I'm talking to the ladies listening to the show.
Oh, okay.
At a future time, because this is a podcast, so ain't nobody listening right now, but they gonna listen.
They better listen.
And they gonna hear the sexified crooning voice of R&BD.
Well, you can work on that.
Shut up.
Unfortunately, as fans of our show will notice, we are missing a major component, Mr. VI himself.
We are missing the heart and soul.
And definitely the technical genius, because if VI was working, we wouldn't have had no problems with my microphone.
Well, if VI was working, it wouldn't have taken him long to figure out that I had to turn on your microphone. I only had my microphone turned on. I didn't have any of the other microphones turned on.
Selfishness manifests itself.
I was trying to do the show by myself. You know what I'm saying? I was practicing for contingencies in the event of such an occurrence.
Trying to push me out.
I ain't got to push you out. You jumping out.
I ain't jumping.
You jumping.
I'm making I'm making a move. That's neither here nor there.
You jumping out. And I'm not doing live. I'm just taking pictures.
Okay. Get a picture of this. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
do that again. That was cute.
Cute? Did you really say cute?
I said that was cute, nigga.
You know we're adults and we're
I don't give a fuck. I can say cute, nigga.
We can't say cute.
I said that was fucking cute,
As grown
bitch.
men, we can't say cute
I said,
unless we're
as a
talking
grown
about,
man, I said the fuck I want to say when I want to say
we're
it.
talking about puppies, not even puppies, babies and females we can describe as cute. Nothing we do is cute. Okay?
I'm cute. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And things I do is cute, so fuck you.
That was not, but no thank you.
It wasn't an offer either.
So
I don't like you.
February 16th, 2 days after Valentine's Day, and for everybody,
Love is for suckers.
that coming from Bitter Man himself. For all of those of you listening who may not be of the same mindset that love is for suckers, happy belated Valentine's Day. Hope it was swell for you and your significant other, your partner, your whatever you call them, your paramour, your beloved.
Your side hoe.
No.
Yeah, you gotta show love to the side hoes on Valentine's Day. It ain't just for girlfriends, wives, etc.
See,
Side hoes need love too.
no, they don't. That's why they're side hoes.
No.
Side hoes want love.
They get love.
But if side hoes wanted love, they should be somebody's main chick.
Nah.
Matter of fact,
See, you got the game effed up, son. Cause you're a sucker for love. You're on the other side now.
and here's the thing. I don't even subscribe to the whole main chick side hoe thing. You should never, nobody, and this is before I was in an actual happy relationship, that I believe that you should have multiple relationships going on.
Hold on a second, since you and your sucker for love. Let me.
So here he's about to play some bullshit. So preemptively, I want to say fuck you.
Let me help you out.
Fuck you. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your disrespect. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. And you gonna drown me out with it too?
Now I gotta assist you. This is me giving you the alley oop. You know what I'm saying? Talking all that love shit right now. Go ahead.
So anyway, I'm not talking love shit. I'm talking real shit. Real shit is, and I don't believe that there should be a main chick and a side hoe. I don't think females should have a main dude and a side dude. Now, if you gonna creep. But to the title, first of all, titles are important. Titles actually give you a position. To say someone is your side chick means that she may not have all the time and attention that the main chick gets, but she has a right to your time, a right to your attention.
I disagree with you there. I object, Your Honor. I object. The side chick means you fulfill a particular role. You are fulfilling a void that the main chick is not filling, whatever it may be, whether it be the fashion of time, whether it be the fashion of sexual duties, etc., etc.
Well,
It's a fill-in position.
there shouldn't be a fill-in position.
We are not talking about what shouldn't be. We're not talking of conceptualities here, my friend. We are talking about what actually is and what we know to be.
I don't think there should be that.
There you go. Should. We're not talking about shoulds and should nots, haves and have nots. We're talking about actual realities. And in actual realities, there's lots of side hoes out there and side dudes.
And that's the problem with society.
That is not the problem with society.
That
There's a lot more problems with society.
There's a lot of problems with society, and that is one of them, that there's this concept of main and side. And I understand that this goes back to, times before us in other cultures where there are concubines. And why are you drowning me out, son? Stop playing. See, that's that bitch shit. That's why we need VI working boards. Because we ain't got somebody bitter.
No. Because see, now we got the right man working the boards. Because you know what? I got tired of sitting over there in the corner. And niggas will shut my mic off when I'm preaching my gospel.
It ain't no gospel. It's you and like 3 other people who believe.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to hear no more from this sucker for love. All right, so shut this fucking mic off.
You gonna turn my goddamn mic back on?
I've been wanting to do that for a long time, nigga. Oh man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. What is that, velvet? All right, I guess we should let this sucker for love continue to speak. All those in favor? The nays have it.
The terrible motherfucker mic. Fucking ass.
Shout out to VI. I'm having a lot of fun here. Thank you for your tutelage.
VI,
you have taught me well, VI.
I need you back. No. Hey, you know what? I'm not knocking nobody.
Hold that door just 1 second.
But like I said, it's
VI. I just want to let you know I have shut Uncle Dre's mic off several times already, and I have.
We ain't even 5 minutes into the show.
Yeah, we're not 5 minutes into the show, but I didn't upplayed the Sucker for Love music, the soft, mellow, the bad music, just for Uncle Dre when he talking about his Sucker for Love shit. All right, stay tuned.
The hate is real.
I don't hate you. I love you.
Anyway,
you are one of my best friends.
But
I've known you my whole life.
Your whole life.
My whole life. That's another story, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, we're not gonna get into that one.
We should.
No, I don't want to talk about that
No,
ever
you don't want to
again.
talk about that, though?
I don't want to talk about that ever again.
But no, I mean, and like I said, even before I was
in
involved,
all seriousness, I 150% agree with you. It should not be a side chick or a side dude.
And if you,
I personally have never cheated on anybody, whether people believe that or not. I ain't never cheated on nobody. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I don't step outside of my relationship. I will end the relationship if I'm not getting what I want or what I need.
And I concur. And here's the thing. Going back to what you said about, side chicks and side dudes fulfill whatever void there is.
Mm-hmm.
A problem that people have, and I'm not going to pretend I didn't go through this with my own temptations in the past, is when there is a void, instead of discussing it with the person that you're involved with, you seek it somewhere else. That goes back to communication is key. It's not always pretty to what you want to communicate. And that's when you really need to discuss it, is when it's something that is hard to talk about. And if you cannot talk about it with this person, then yes, y'all need to assess your situation, decide if that's what you want, and decide if you need to move on or work it out. First, and unfortunately, we live in a disposable society where people are so quick to give up on something because it's not going the way they want. Not just relationships, jobs, anything. It's like, okay, it's not happening the way I want it to happen, or I'm not happy with the circumstances as they are. So instead of, addressing the problem, I'll just look for something different. But that isn't always healthy. So
Nah, I don't think it's healthy at all. And we live in not only a hypersensitive society, like you said, a hyper disposable society, because people get married with the intent on, hey, if it don't work out, I can get divorced.
Right.
Which is so wrong.
People take the vow for better or for worse, but what happens when the worst happens?
Yeah, they ain't about that life.
If you're married, people usually get married, typically get married at the zenith of the best. You're having a great time. Financially, everything is, fucking hunky-dory and great. And even as adults, we live with that teenage optimism of this is how it's always going to be. But shit, unforeseen occurrence befall us all. And you never know when the person you just pledged your life to may need you to actually carry the burden and weight of everything.
Yeah, because,
You know?
it's supposed to be a partnership.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Where,
Exactly.
where I lack, you pick up the slack or whatever, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to be, like, that's why, for me personally, I don't believe in traditionally defined roles in relationships, like, solidly. Like, you know how it is the man's supposed to do this checklist of stuff, and the woman's supposed to do this checklist of stuff. Nah, it depends on the people and,
Right.
and their particular circumstances and situations. Because if you hold it to that mold, then a lot of shit won't fit in today's society, period.
Oh yeah.
And just the way things are.
And one of those things is like the financial side of it. A lot of men, and I gotta admit, I went through this, myself, would be intimidated and would not date or get involved with a woman who makes more than they do or has a better career than they do, because stereotypically and historically, the man is the breadwinner. And as a man, I understand that. I want to be the provider. I want to make sure that I bring home the bacon.
But you can provide in other ways. It's not just financially.
That is true. That is true.
That's just
And-
one aspect of the equation.
No, I'm just saying, but that's I'm focusing on that one right now.
Gotcha.
And I know plenty of guys, myself included, who had to come to grips with, okay, here's this woman who does better than I do in life. She has a better, educational background. She's had a more, privileged upbringing, and like she's achieved things in life that I have yet to achieve. Can't let that be a deterrent, because a lot of times, and most often, if a woman can provide for herself, the one thing she cannot provide for herself is companionship. And that is the basis. That's the bottom line. If she can't be her own best friend. She can't be her own
not at all.
lover. She can't
Right.
be her own, partner. So, yeah, you may not bring financially or monetarily a upgrade, but you may upgrade her life in ways that you don't even expect.
Interesting.
And it's just something that you kind of gotta come to grips with it, and when you go through an actual experience where you are the position where she makes the lion's share of the money, but she doesn't treat you like you ain't shit because you don't make no money, it's eye-opening. It's eye-opening. So
Because money don't really matter. It's a tool it's necessary, but
True.
in a relationship,
not even just in a relationship.
I'm saying between a woman and a man, money don't matter. What gets in the way is egos.
That is true.
It's not the money. The
That
money
is
is
true.
neutral.
And as men, we are fucking 110% ego driven.
We are, but we're not. It's like, yo,
Not all of us are 110%.
it becomes a power struggle.
if and here's,
Or it
here's-
can, I should say.
Here's where I see what I say to that. If it becomes a power struggle, if she lords the fact that she makes more money over you, then that's a red flag. And you know what? You don't need to be involved in that. If you resent her for making more than you do, then you don't need to be with her, because that's going to cause a rift. You should not be in a relationship, y'all should not be adversarial. You should be partners.
Absolutely.
So, with that, I drink my Monster. So, happy Valentine's Day to all the happy couples. Matter of fact, happy anniversary to the Whitakers, who were smart enough to get married on Valentine's Day. That way, you can never forget your anniversary. I think that's genius in some ways. I wouldn't do it personally. To me, it's also a little bit cheesy. I'm not knocking them. It's romantic if that's what you're into. There's a lot of things that people think are romantic that I personally am like, fuck no. Like, matching outfits and
That's
shit
different,
like that.
man. That's not romantic. That's just some old.
Hey, I know people who want to do that, or do that. Like, oh, let's go take pictures and wear matching outfits.
Nah, I'm good.
No, we may wear the same color scheme, but the whole red sweater and khaki, and you wearing a
I
red
think
sweater.
to
and
me
khaki,
that's something you do with your kids, man.
Shouldn't even do that with your kids.
Nah, I'm all for your babies or up to the toddler age or even as little kids. Like, yo, when you doing pictures or something and you got your son got the same outfit on as you, and that's cool. That's cool. Outside of that, nah, I'm not wearing the same thing my girlfriend's wearing.
No, I couldn't.
I'm not with it.
So there's that. We did take, we were on a bit of a break because of the crazy
Motherfucking snowstorms.
Well, it's called winter. You should look into it.
Man, fuck that.
You know what we've gotten spoiled. We've gotten spoiled, and we're going to talk about that later on in this show. Climate change and stuff like that. But we've gotten spoiled, especially us up here in New York, where it used to be, by December, maybe early January. I don't know. It's funny. I didn't.
I'm sorry. I had posted on Facebook that we in the studio, and I said it is what it is. Radio. We talking about side hoes and side dudes, et cetera, et cetera. Call us, and I put the number out there. Even though I have no idea how to use a fucking phone.
Yeah, so that's gonna just be an interruption.
Well, it's gonna be an experience. I'm gonna lean with it, rock with it.
Who responded? Shakita?
No, Shakita. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but this person responded, and they said either way I make any comments will be committing suicide.
Yeah. So I'll find out what's so funny later on. We're not on the air. Well, we're not on the air, but we're not recording. But
No, it's just funny because this person never calls into the show at all.
bada bing. What the motherfucker was I just saying?
Winter,
Oh yeah,
global warming,
yeah. We've
snowstorms. We ain't been here in a while.
yeah. That's what I was getting to.
You a sucker for love?
There was no show last week. Eat a dick. There was no show
No, thank you.
last week because of the snowstorm and things were shut down. So D, since the last show, fuck you been up to?
I was shoveling.
That's great. So my God.
I'm gonna take this time now to shut this fucking mic off because he's being rude and disrespectful. So my week, ladies and gentlemen, viewers. Well, if we was live, you'd be viewers, but now you're just listeners. So
Well, there'll be viewers. Motherfucker, turn my mic back on.
oh, my bad.
Yeah, there'll be viewers when they watch this. Well, when they.
I got to get
listen
Mo
to YouTube.
Gary up here so he can get this live thing going. So the Sick Bastard Entertainment Company can be our film company. We talked about I wouldn't say side venture, but he was talking about filming us live in the studio and stuff, and he got this whole setup he can do with Apple products. Like,
Okay.
beyond my technical expertise, but I know he can film us and we can be live, and I ain't got to hold the phone. So shout out to Mo. But my week or 2 weeks or whatever it's been, I ain't do shit. Yeah, just working.
Really, you shut my mic off to say you ain't did shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you've done nothing.
I worked. I slept. I have not done anything exciting or interesting. No.
Oh,
No.
you suck.
Women only, and only if asked politely.
Okay. Well, me myself, I've done a whole lot of working and pretty much the same fucking thing.
But you gonna sit there and talk shit to me
Yeah, that's
because I've had an uneventful. I hate you.
Well, I'm still on the hunt for facilitating my transition down, and
Excuse me. Oh, I am I have been in the process of planning a bachelor party for a friend of mine.
Oh, that's awesome.
My brother is getting married, and we're doing the bachelor party abroad.
Abroad. So you can go out of the country for the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Any place in particular?
We're going to the motherland.
Africa.
Dominican Republic.
That's not the fucking motherland. y'all on these goddamn DR trips.
I mean, listen, it's cheap. It's relatively cheap in regards to travel. It's a short flight. It's an equal opportunity paradise. You can have a great time. There's a lot of activities. There's partying, nightlife.
Just don't bring back no wife or
great
no
food.
Crazy shit like that.
Nah, I wouldn't bring back a wife.
Don't
Girlfriend.
bring back a girlfriend.
Nah, maybe. I ain't gonna rule that out.
What do you... D,
Dre.
you do not have to go across a whole ocean to find a chick.
There are women everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't say I had to go there.
I'm just saying, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not going to rule out anything. Whether it be... So I should rule out a potential girlfriend. That's like saying, yo, don't date no girls at Dutchess.
What? How's that like saying don't date nobody?
Because you're telling me just because I'm going to this place that I shouldn't bring back a girlfriend. Why? It's like telling me don't come up to this college campus and date a girl here because she's in college.
No, because at least you know she's trying to do something with herself.
So you're trying to tell me the women in the Dominican Republic, all of them, are not doing anything?
I've never been, but I'm gonna say.
So so even further to my point, you're gonna cast judgment on an entire populace.
Yes.
Based off of nothing, because you have no fucking idea and no information.
Yeah, it's called prejudice.
It's called stupid, and I expect better of you.
It's called discrimination.
It's called stupid, and I expect better of you.
No, I mean, a place where there's a whole industry of, getting to, trying to sink their hooks into an American dude. I'd have to look at it sideways. I'm just saying.
You would be an idiot. You would be an idiot because that's just like the people who think that all black people sell drugs.
Listen, I'm a human, and as a human, we are all prejudiced. We are all.
And I'm telling you how stupid you are because you're going off the assumption that.
So where would you? Okay. Where would you meet this, well-intentioned young lady?
Well, for me personally, it could be anywhere. When I go to DR, I don't stay at resorts anymore. But if I did, it could be a girl who works in the kitchen. It could be a girl who works the front desk. It could be the maid. It doesn't matter. It could be anyone, anywhere. You have a country full of people. You're going under the auspices of party girls or whatever you want to call them. No, I'm not bringing back.
Okay.
They have business women there just like they have business women here. They have government women there just like they have government women here.
Okay. All right.
Nigga, everything they have here, they have there. It's just Spanish.
Okay.
And prostitution is legal there. It's not legal here, but that does not mean that prostitution happens here. Well, actually, it is legal in some places here. So,
well, Trump is president, so anything's possible.
Now it's legal in Nevada and a couple other states out west.
No, I'm talking about like all across the country.
Yeah, I don't
Trump
see
is
that.
president, so anything's possible.
I mean, prostitution is the oldest business on the books.
I mean, hey, it is.
Listen, that's not what I'm there for. When I go to DR, here's what I go to DR for. I go for being able to party all night, being able to do activities like ATV rides, jet skis, waterfall diving, all kinds of different crazy activities during the daytime, and relaxation because it's beautiful, it's tropical, the weather is incredible, and I actually have friends there now. It's not like
Did y'all go back to that waterfall mountain?
Nah, cause see when we went last time, it was raining every day that it rained literally the weather was such that with the exception of 1 or 2 days No, with the exception of 2 days in an 8-day span. So I was there 8 days. With the exception of 2 days, it rained every day during the day. But at nighttime, it cleared up for the most part.
Oh, that's okay.
Except for Halloween. Halloween, it was pouring. And people was outside like they was giving away shit for free.
I like the rain.
Yo. There was this chick who her costume was body paint.
Yeah, how'd that work out for her?
Not so great.
Yeah, once she got out in the rain.
Yeah, it was crazy. But she just like, fuck it. And she just
just walked around bucket naked.
Yes. With the body paint dripping off of her, obviously.
What was she painted as?
I don't know.
Don't even know. It was just
it was just
like a melted.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like
point.
it looked like somebody just threw a whole bunch of paint on her. So it was like I have no idea what she was supposed to be, but it all melted away. I'm melting.
And then,
But anyway, back to the main branch of the tree, or the what do you call it? It's the big part of the tree. The branch, the trunk. Back to the trunk of the tree. I'm not going there to bring a girlfriend back. I'm not eliminating the possibility.
Okay.
Much as I go anywhere I go not just in the world, in this country, I don't eliminate the possibility. I'm a single dude. It's possible.
All right. No, I'm not knocking you.
I can meet somebody at Barnes and Noble.
That'd be a great place to meet her. At least you know she's literate.
I can meet somebody. No, not necessarily. They got a lot of pictures in there.
Most illiterate people not gonna go into Barnes and Noble.
They got audio stuff too.
Yeah, but illiterate people don't know that because you'd have to be able to read that there's audio books.
I'm not gonna knock the illiterate people. Literacy is a big problem in our country, and
I agree.
Brother Dr. Weather McWilliams has started a campaign, a GoFundMe campaign, which I did challenge you to donate $5 to.
When?
On Facebook today.
I didn't get that message.
Okay, well, he has his program. He's trying to raise $5,000. It's called Books in Barbershops and Beauty Salons. And what he wants to do is promote literacy by putting a bookshelf in barbershops and beauty salons. Mm-hmm. And their goal is $5,000. I gave some money yesterday. And I challenged you, Mrs. Dub, and Fatima to just donate $5, man. That was what my thing. It's like, yo, if everybody just give $5, this could be done quickly.
Okay. How did you do? You gotta donate it from like your bank account or
credit card? You gotta use a credit card. There's a GoFundMe page. I'll send you the link and all that stuff. Anybody listening to this, you can just look up my Facebook page.
Can you donate from your debit card?
Yes, your debit card is a credit card, brother.
That works for me. I don't want to, add no more expenses to my
Nah, it's a one-time thing, man. Just like buying coffee at Starbucks.
No. I'm not gonna not do it. Just that's what's up. Shout out to Dr. McWilliams.
Yeah, after Black History Month, we're gonna try to get him back on the show.
Yeah.
Now, I apologize for my nasalness. I didn't take my allergy medicine. I live with a dog, and I'm allergic to dogs, so.
How's that working out?
I hate it. I fucking hate it, son.
I can imagine.
But out of my control.
So, yeah, let's see. My week, well, my time away. Just, it's been that. Last week, snowstorm on Thursday.
Valentine's Day, you didn't go crazy?
How am I go crazy? I'm up here, she's down there.
Bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
You could go crazy. Just distance don't mean shit.
What I'm gonna do? We talked. We have a great long conversation. What are you talking about? Go crazy?
I'm just asking. So, what'd you get her?
I sent her 2 cards.
Okay.
Now, here's the beautiful thing. I don't have one of those women who treat Valentine's Day like if you don't do something for me, super huge. If I don't get a bouquet of roses and 35 pounds of chocolate and a male strippogram, you don't love me.
Like Ricardo said on a previous show, every day is Valentine's Day when you're with the right person.
That is true, and it's not that we don't venerate each other in that way is, you know what? I'd rather spend Valentine's Day in your presence. So our Valentine's Day celebration, as it were, will happen when we get, within each other's proximity.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's not the case. So we had, I sent her a lovely sentiment. She sent me some lovely sentiments, and we talk every day.
That's awesome.
So it's not as if, she don't know. I don't have to prove through gifts and shit like that I genuinely love her.
No, because you do. You're a sucker for love, and
hold on. Let's clear this up. Finally, I
No,
am not
no,
a
no.
sucker. Hold on, I got a question. Why am I a sucker for love now, but in my last relationship I wasn't?
you'd have
What?
you'd have to ask the last girl you was with.
No, I'm asking you because you the one keep calling me a sucker for love. You wasn't calling me a sucker for
You
love.
really want me to go? You really want me to go there? You really? Nah, it's unfair to the other person, so I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that.
Oh, really?
Really?
I just want to know what's the difference. I know the difference in me, but what's the?
I could. So we're gonna move right along.
Oh.
Tonight, Uncle Dre is performing at Creekside Bar and Grill, which I believe is
Somewhere between. I think it's in Marlboro.
Is it in Marlboro? We're gonna look that up right now and find out.
I believe it's in Marlboro. Yes,
Creekside Bar.
I'm giving
Stand up performance.
I'm gonna give it a shot. It's an open mic. The boy Snaz has presented me with that proposition numerous times about coming out and doing a open mic, and what made me open to the opportunity is the fact that it was him who came at me to get with it. It's one thing for somebody who thinks I'm funny to say I should do it. It's another for somebody who I think is funny to say it. So, because I'll be honest, it's not that I try to entertain people all the time. I mean, of course, we do want our listeners and our viewers and people who listen to the show to be entertained. But it's not like in every social setting I'm trying to be the center of attention. But what happens is sometimes, people tend to think something I say is funny or whatever. But when Snaz steps on the scene, I kind of get this, I can fall back and be entertained versus being the one who's doing the entertaining. So for somebody that I find so funny to think highly of my ability to be funny, I have to give that credence and say, you know what? Maybe I should give it a shot. Because it's not something that I never thought of. I just never thought of, actually doing it. I've wanted to do it, and I've always thought that it was a cool fucking job. I've always thought it was something cool that people do. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. And truth be told, whether or not the people there tonight are actually, find me funny, it's more important for me to get a feel of what it's like so that I know if this is something I want to keep pursuing. And
I can't find it.
Because not everybody is everybody's cup of tea. There are comedians that I think are fucking hilarious.
Oh, for instance, I personally, I am hilarious. Situationally.
I
am not a stand-up. I cannot get up and do stand-up comedy. You got to have a special gift for that.
Right. There's some people who are funny in the moment. There are people who their mannerisms.
That's me.
Their mannerisms and their way of, handling situations are funny. And then there are people who can stand up and be funny in front of other people. The stories they tell are funny and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
It's a different type of humor.
When I tell stories, I'm funny.
So, that is a different thing.
I'm trying to think, is it before or after the diner?
What diner?
There's a diner out there. It's called Hudson Diner.
Oh, I don't know.
Because Creekside is basically right by Shut up.
I got a dead air waiting for you to formulate a thought.
No, because like I can see it in my mind. Like I know where it's at, but
Good, because you're driving, so
wow,
that's all that matters.
Okay.
Um,
There's a lot of traffic out there right now.
well, what time is it? It's
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So there's people trying to get home from work and dealing with that. Yeah, I fucking love my watch, B.
Fuck your watch.
No, fuck you. My baby bought me a dope ass Invicta. I love my Invictas. So
Yeah, you love your Invictus and never mind.
yeah, never mind.
Leave it alone.
Would you? Are you really? Well, I'm pretty sure I hear about it off the mic.
Nah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give this
Stand up comedy.
this stand up thing a shot. And like I said, it's more of getting the feel of how comfortable I am with doing it, or if it's something that I want to pursue, because not everybody's funny. I personally think Ron White. I think Ron White is funny, and I think Larry the Cable Guy is funny, just like I think Kevin Hart is funny or Earthquake is funny. And
I'm over Kevin Hart, man. It's like,
you know what? I always say this. Kevin Hart for me is like Drake is for you. Just as I kind of get like, all right, I get it. He does something else that makes me go, I remember now why I fucked with you to begin with. And, Kevin Hart, his stand-up, I think now he can stop with the stand-up movies. Maybe do, small venues or shows, whatever, but the big mass, because, what is it? I didn't see all of What Now. Actually, I didn't see any of What Now.
I'm about to say, I haven't seen any of it at all.
But Let Me Explain, we actually went to see Let Me Explain be filmed.
Yeah.
We went to that show. That wasn't a funny day. There was nothing funny. Except for Kevin Hart. There was nothing funny about that night.
Yeah, man, that's.
But in all honesty, the guys, his crew, the Plastic Cup Boys, whatever the fuck they call,
the Plastic Cup Boys,
they were funnier. His warm up acts were actually funnier than he was.
They are funnier than he is right now.
And
but because he's trying to do something different though. That's the thing though.
Once it was all chopped and edited and put together, the Let Me Explain DVD or movie wasn't as funny as what we saw live.
Yeah.
And so there's that. I didn't see What Now, but it's like but he his movies, Real Husbands of Hollywood, that's super funny to me.
But as far as he's not come that far. And I'll tell you why.
Well, I mean, how far is he supposed to go?
He wants to be a household name.
Is he not?
Nope. In the black community, yes, absolutely. He wants to be a household name, period, not just in the black community. Me and I went with the Whitakers to see that movie he was in with The Rock recently, Central Intelligence.
That was super fucking funny.
That was funny. I loved it. I love The Rock as an actor.
Now The Rock, in The Rock, now this goes back to the whole situationally funny versus stand-up funny. The Rock is not, I've never seen him do stand-up, but The Rock on SNL, fucking funny. In Central Intelligence, fucking funny.
I think The Rock is just, he has a great sense of humor, so it's not hard for him to be. Like he's not a stuck-up dude. Like, he's an everyday, down-to-earth person.
Right.
But we are standing in line to get our tickets, and this young white couple, probably millennials. See, I'm gonna be using that term a lot because now I know what the hell it means. So they were talking about the movie they're going to see. And they're like, yeah, it looks really funny. It's The Rock and some guy named Kevin something. I can't think of his last name. It's this Kevin guy. I don't know who he is. They were oblivious to who the hell Kevin Hart was. Oblivious. But but The Rock, everybody knows.
Well, I mean, you gotta.
Now Kevin is becoming a household name. He will be, I think, soon.
Yeah.
Like to everybody, all cultures.
Yeah, because you know what, it depends. Excuse me.
And VI's on his way.
That's what's up. So it really is a matter of the initial exposure. You got to realize The Rock got his fame from WWE, and
yes,
what is
springboard.
WWE's major fan base?
Young white boys
and girls. Okay, don't discount the female fan base of any genre.
Anything. Yeah, I'm about to say of anything.
Sci-fi,
football,
all of that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Were I not currently in a very happy committed relationship, I would be at Comic-Con looking for a woman. I'm not gonna lie. Because when you tell me that there are nerds out there who look like Olivia Munn, oh yeah, okay.
I don't even know who that is.
She's the chick who plays Psylocke in Apocalypse, the X-Men movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
Okay, look up Olivia Munn.
I would say I'm gonna just look her up.
MUNN. Okay, or Felicity Smoke from Arrow. When you tell me there are girls out there who look like that who are also into there you go. They are into comics and nerd stuff. Yeah, so there are, don't discount the female fan base. So, but the WWE predominantly Caucasian fan base, So yeah, they're gonna know who The Rock is.
She's our age.
Now, Kevin Hart started.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Don't care. Kevin Hart started out.
I only said that because she looks mad young.
Started out in, he's from Philly. Started out in the clubs in Philly. His first couple of movie roles were Rockefeller films, like Paper Soldiers and Death of a Dynasty. He actually had a couple of roles in Death of a Dynasty, which is a movie not a lot of people have seen.
I haven't.
And it's super funny. And if you see it, it's almost prophetic as to how Rockefeller breaks up.
The first thing I saw Kevin Hart in was Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. How many people actually seen Soul? How many black people actually seen Soul Plane?
I don't know.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you, by the time he had done Soul Plane, he already had at least 4 movies under.
I was about to say
belt.
he was in something else that I saw. I don't remember what it was though.
Paper Soldiers probably.
Could be.
But he had at least 3 or 4 movies under his belt by the time he did Soul Plane. So, it's where your base starts and he's spreading out. Now, you are somewhat of a household name when you can sell out Madison Square Garden. And I think we as in, black people kind of quantify household name by whether or not white people know who we're talking about. Now,
I quantify it as anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan Gosling is a household name, but not in our households.
I know who Ryan Gosling.
Well, it's because we are not the normal black people.
This is true.
Okay?
I embrace my inner white boy on a regular basis.
Exactly. So, there's a couple of names I can throw out that
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Is Gyllenhaal.
Whatever.
Exactly. So
that just shows who you are.
Yeah, well, you know what? I am a pop culture fucking treasure trove.
No, you're a white boy.
Of information. No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I just don't. I don't limit my entertainment by race.
Or because if you did, you'd be watching Love and Hip Hop, which I hate and despise.
I despise all reality shows.
I don't despise all reality shows. I just despise that one.
I despise all.
I don't because I love The Real World. That was my shit.
Here's the thing: the real world, and I bet you're not talking about anything past season 2 or 3.
4 actually.
Season 4, okay. So season 4 might have been what, 94, 93,
90 something, somewhere in mid-90s.
early 90s. But this is before reality TV.
As we know it today, yes.
Not even as we know it today, but before reality TV was even a genre. It was just an experiment.
Yeah.
And at that time, even by season 4, was that the one with Ruthie, the drunk chick?
I believe so.
Okay. Even back then,
That was the last season I really watched.
it was still, you put a camera and let people be, and you could actually make a show out of people being themselves. Now, mind you, they did pick people with varied and explosive, not explosive, but big personalities. But now, reality shows are actually produced, written, and acted out.
And I'll tell you the real reason why reality shows kicked off and skyrocketed. It's a third the cost to make one.
Oh yeah, because you don't have to pay these people a wage that you would pay an actor.
It's just so much, like with reality TV, there's so much.
You don't have to.
There's not a lot of red tape like there is with a regular show.
You don't have to build a set. You don't have to have a storyline written. You just kind of have to have a mold and an arc you want people to work within. But what really bothers me is that people think that these reality shows are real. There's a show that I absolutely love called Adam Ruins Everything. And if you ever get a chance, anybody who hears this, watch Adam Ruins Hollywood. And they will show you the reality behind reality shows. So reality TV can kill themselves.
All right, time out for a second. So now I know where I'm looking at Jazzler, right?
Okay.
And if I'm correct, Jazzler is what is playing to the world on Duchess Radio, right?
Yeah, right now as we're recording the podcast,
Okay.
Jazz's was playing if you log into
The website.
the website to listen live.
Right. So now I know factually where the Big Ching thing came from.
Where?
At some point, VI or matter of fact, might not have been VI. At some point, I must have given someone my hard drive, my portable hard drive, and they just took all my music files.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm looking at audio seminars that I have.
So right now somebody's listening to an audio seminar on Duchess.
They're gonna be shortly because I'm looking at the playlist and they're and yeah,
Wow.
they're gonna be sitting through hours of audio seminar, hours, my brother. Yeah, it's.
I think we should bring that to someone's attention. That unless you want people to be listening and learning about, what is it, prepaid legal?
No, not that. This infopreneuring, spiritual laws of money, owning property in Costa Rica,
Oh, well, shit, they'll learn something.
investing in real estate 101, making money with fixer-uppers,
Wait, it's a whole bunch of them they about to listen to?
a whole slew of them.
Oh.
It's going in line. Like,
Well, y'all welcome for the information. I hope your lives are better for it. Yeah, reality shows are bullshit. And I say this because when I was watching Hogan Knows Best years ago, and I actually had to sit there and think to myself, whose fucking life is really this interesting? I don't care if you are a celebrity. Nobody's life is always this interesting.
Hogan knows best?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Hulk Hogan and his daughter Brooke.
Oh, yeah. Yo, you know why I like that show?
Brooke?
No. Because you got to see Hulk Hogan in a totally different light. Hulk Hogan is the overprotective, possessive dad. Like,
no, he's a smart. I mean,
he's smart, but nah, some of that stuff, son. You
hold
can't
on, time out. But you have to realize these are not actual reality shows. That's the character that they built him to be. Now, his reaction to some of the stuff with Brooke and all that may have been somewhat like that, but he was following a script. We want you, okay, we're going to do this, and we want you to react this way.
Yeah, some of it was very fake. You could tell. It's like, come
exactly.
on, bro. Come on.
So, but, I mean, first of all, any man who has a daughter that he loves, who is attractive, and he's been, if not a part of, at least a witness to the debauchery that is men, is going to want to protect her from that. I got nieces, and I'm like, yo, y'all can't be around certain shit. Y'all can't, there's some things I just don't want you exposed to at all, but, at least definitely not now in this point in your life. Why? Because I've either seen it or participated in it. And that just, if you look, if there's a girl in your life that you love, you're gonna be protective of her. It's just how, you can't claim to love any female in your life and not feel a sense of protection of her. You got a sister. You can't tell me that you weren't protective of your sister.
I can say it's not the type of situation where, see, all right, you got my sister has 3 brothers, all right? And she has 3 different types of brothers. She has one brother who is the overprotective, nah, nigga, you can't talk to my sister, you can't go near my sister, don't dance with my sister, don't look at my sister.
Gator.
Correct.
That's my man. Good job,
like, yo. You have the, man, she grown, I don't give a fuck what she do, brother.
Black.
And then you have the brother that's going to educate you to the ills of men, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything else. You're going to know the whole gamut of what's out there and how niggas operate and how they think.
Who's that?
Me.
I was fucking
Fuck
with
you.
No, but
because I believe in educating, not protecting. Because you.
And see, here's the thing. You have one sister who is lucky enough to have 3 brothers. So each one of you can choose, can choose to relegate your protectiveness to that particular mindset. Black may be, hey, she grown, she gonna do whatever she wanna do, but I promise you ain't nobody gonna fuck with her and he just let that shit slide.
Nah.
Right. Now, inverse, I'm one brother with 3 sisters, so I have to be, nah, yo, you can't dance with my sister, you can't look at her, you better back the fuck off. But if she chooses to fuck with you, then I have to go, all right, she made her choice, she grown, I'm gonna let her do what she wanna do. And at the same time say, you grown, do what you wanna do, but I'm gonna let you know this is how motherfuckers are. Mm-hmm. I gotta play all 3 roles. And I have to be able to interweave in between either one of those roles, given the situation, given how they feel at the time about that dude. At one moment, one of my sisters could be dating a guy and be totally into him, and everything's good, everything's hunky-dory, and I have to go, well, shit, she's grown, she's going to do what she want to do. I may see a red flag, but I have to let her be herself. I have to let her make her decision. And then when she starts to notice the red flag, then I get to go, yeah, and be I'ma school you. But if it's, a situation where they're just meeting, then first of all, I'm not going to be completely back the fuck away from my sister. You can't touch her, you can't talk to her. But when you approach her and I'm standing there, you're going to have to look and go,
who's this big nigga?
This is something I'm going to have to think about.
Because
every one of my sister's boyfriends, fiancés, husbands, whatever the case may be, as long as she's good with you, I'm good with you. But no, under no uncertain circumstances are we friends. I can be friendly with you, but the minute you cross her, you've totally lost me. And if she says to me, I need him dealt with, I don't care how many times we've chilled. I don't care how many jokes we cracked. I don't care how cool we may have been. You getting dealt with.
Well, see, here's my thing with my sister, and I've told her this, and this is what I stand by. And it goes for my moms. It goes for any female relatives, any female friends I hold dear. She's a woman first, my sister second. All right, so I know how women are.
I have to say, you know what? I not the same. I've just said she's my sister and she is a woman. She's my mother and she is a woman.
Nah, but see, for me, it's not that. It's this.
Because
she's a woman. They are women first, and I know what women do, how they are. So, when it comes to protecting you, I told my sister. Speaking of my sister specifically, because I done went after a dude behind my mom's, but that's another story altogether.
Right.
With my sister, I told her like, "Yo, I will go to war for you. I will do whatever I gotta do against whatever nigga. I don't care who he is, who his family is, etc., etc. I will lay down my life for you if need be. However, be sure, be clear that when you come and you tell me this, that you are done with that man."
Oh yeah.
All right, because this is not too many times women will tell you, "Yo, go beat up Bob."
Then you go whoop Bob's ass.
You go whoop Bob's ass. Now you can create a beef with Bob and all Bob's people,
and then a week later,
she back with Bob.
I
don't play them games. So I've told my sister like, "Yo, be clear.
Sure that you done.
Be sure you done, and be sure that you ready because
my response is irrevocable."
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna respond, and when I respond, don't make me look bad.
Right.
Because I'm putting myself in harm's way for you, which I have no problem doing.
Right.
But be sure, be clear, you are finished. Because if you are not, me and you are finished. You can't say shit to me ever.
At least not on this situation.
Period.
Nah,
I'm not talking about this. Oh, my sister, but like, yo, don't ever come to me with no shit about no man.
No, but I'm talking about Bob in particular. The Bob situation. Yeah, we're done.
So we got some nigga at the door. I think.
Hola.
Hold on. He's a Muslim. Don't let him in. He looks Muslim. He might have a bomb in that backpack.
Yo, take this motherfucker off the boards, yo.
Nope, too late. Too late. It's too late, man.
Nah, you good. Matter of fact, relax.
That nigga wouldn't take me off shit.
I'm about to take you on.
You wouldn't take me on no fucking boards, man. Fuck you. I'm running this shit right now, nigga. I won't even turn your mic on, nigga.
See, this is why I need you on the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, VI has just stepped into the building. The musical mastermind, our normal producer, DJ, music director, etc. What mic you at, man? You at 4 or 5?
5. Because if I'm 3,
yeah,
he's 2 mics on.
Silence, Dre, or you will be silenced.
You ain't shit.
We had to turn Dre's mic off. He's on timeout.
You see. Yo!
Yeah.
You see why you ain't shit? Turn my motherfucking.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, you're listening to.
Turn my motherfucking mic up. Y'all ain't gonna hear shit.
You're listening to
loud,
It Is What It Is Radio.
I got awards for this shit.
You got the rude and disrespectful Uncle Dre. Had thrown a tantrum in the corner over there.
Fuck you. Oh shit.
Welcome to the show, brother VI.
Yeah. I'm up in here.
And if you're joining the conversation, which you are, we are talking about absolutely fucking nothing. Really.
Nothing at all. This is the show about nothing.
Where?
Yeah.
This is the Seinfeld.
It's the Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, see, you wouldn't know shit about that.
I was about to say if y'all say so. I have a sense of humor. I just don't like Seinfeld.
I really don't get how the fuck you like Big Bang Theory and you don't like Seinfeld.
Because Seinfeld is highly overrated.
No, Big Bang Theory is highly overrated.
If I would give the overrated,
Big Bang is the
judgment.
#1 show on TV, B.
And Seinfeld was the mother. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the.
I'm
He
gonna tell you-
was #1 at one point.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yo,
definitely.
you don't
He
make
deserves to be.
$500,000 per episode, and your show ain't shit.
They make more than that though.
Well, you know what?
Times have changed. The dollar's worth less.
True indeed. Times have changed. The dollar's worth less.
Compared to Jerry Seinfeld, nah, bro, they ain't that different. They making.
Well, hold on.
They cake is crazy.
Plus,
the low guy on the totem pole is making $800,000 an episode.
Plus,
Really?
Seinfeld set a bar.
Nah, Roseanne set that bar that you talking about.
Roseanne Barr, I see what you did.
I was about to say. No.
Put 'em.
Wait, well, how much was Roseanne making per episode?
At the time, actually, Damon Wayans, I think, was the first one to really crack it wide open.
What? My wife and kids?
What?
Yeah, he got paid a
Really?
ridiculous amount for.
How? That
No.
wasn't, That
The
wasn't
last-
before Roseanne.
No. I'm saying like, Roseanne was getting, I want to say, $400,000 an episode,
Okay.
and that was like retarded and unheard of. Damon Wayans, after all was said and done, I think on the last season of My Wife and Kids was up near like $1 million an episode, some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
But,
Now,
okay.
some of that might have been on the back end or whatever, however they structure that shit, but
Yeah.
his shit was like, it was like, what? He's making what? How? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, truthfully, let's be honest. On
Now, see,
My Wife and Kids, Damon Wayans was the lion's share of the comedy. He was the funniest person on the show. On Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld wasn't even the funniest person on the show. The funny was actually evenly distributed.
Yeah.
See, you wouldn't know because you don't watch the show. But Jerry was funny, but Elaine was funny. But George was fucking funny.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
And then Kramer came with the physical comedy.
and Kramer had his own shit with him
Slapstick.
too.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, a chunk of what made Seinfeld, especially after about season
Bless you.
3, super fucking funny was George.
See, Seinfeld, where he cracked shit out the stratosphere was the show made it to the point where his stand-ups now, you couldn't talk to him about nothing that was like low numbers. Like,
And you have to understand too, like we just said, the show about nothing, all those other shows had a premise. They had a premise. Roseanne was about a family. My Wife and Kids was about a family. Seinfeld had no premise to work with it.
it's about single people, wasn't it?
No.
They wasn't all single?
No.
Ah.
They sometimes
Jerry was
they-
married?
No.
No, but
Jerry
sometimes they was in committed relationships.
Sometimes they were in relationships, but it was like there
So it
was
was like everyday people who live in New York City.
exactly. It was like there was no running theme. There was no connecting thread from episode to episode to episode. You can't watch a Seinfeld episode and say, "Oh, that's from season such and such." Like with Roseanne, you can be like, "Oh, that's the season where they switched out Becky's," or "That's the season where David came to live with them." That's the season where DJ was going through such and such. With My Wife and Kids, you can do the same thing. This is the season where you
They
know
had the dark skinned daughter.
yeah, there's a season where the light skinned daughter took over. This is the season where Junior
You
had.
remember that?
They switched out daughters after the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
This is the season.
She's on what's the name? That new BET show. The
The Real Husbands of Hollywood.
the
The Quad.
the quad.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm about to say the grid.
the season, or with My Wife and Kids, this is the season where Junior had a baby. With Seinfeld,
Yeah.
you never fucking know.
Yeah.
You can't say this is the season where, except for the fact of George got engaged. That was like the only, and I think he was engaged for at least.
So it's just a
season or
romp
two.
around of regular everyday shit every
And
every
for it to
season.
be so dope, that's even
Yeah.
even doper though.
And it was, and the thing about it, and this is why I say Seinfeld was smart comedy versus Big Bang Theory, which I've suffered through an episode or two, and it's comedy about smart people, but it's lowbrow comedy.
It's not always lowbrow comedy, B. That's where I completely, and being an avid watcher of the show, you got it all wrong.
You don't need to be smart to get the jokes on the Big Bang Theory.
Some of them you do. It goes way over people's heads.
However, with Seinfeld,
It's a mixture. With Big Bang Theory, it's a mixture of these are jokes that these smart motherfuckers are gonna get, and these are jokes that anybody can fucking get.
with Seinfeld, it was more nuanced. It was, like the master of your own domain. Matter of fact, even better, master of your own domain. The Yada Yada episode. The Yada Yada episode where, Elaine's the one girl amongst the 3 guys, and she put them on to the fact that women will yada yada sex. And by yada yada means just completely skip over it. Like,
I got it.
You
in
know,
context.
exactly. Now, it's a funny fucking show. And you need to actually take a minute and watch it.
I've seen it. I don't like it.
And you know what's the crazy thing? I've never met anybody other than you that says, yeah, I watched The Big Bang Theory. I don't know anybody that's like, oh, The Big Bang Theory. I don't.
Hey, that lady didn't know who Kevin Hart was either.
But you know what? She didn't know.
Big Bang Theory is the #1 show on TV, period. Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny are all making $1 million an episode or more.
You do know that those kind of things, like being the #1 show and all of that, that is not necessary. First of all, that's not based on the actual popularity of the show. That's based on Nielsen ratings. And Nielsen ratings are Nielsen boxes are these boxes that show companies and whatever put in specific households. Have you ever had a Nielsen box?
I'm aware of this.
Okay.
Have you ever had a Nielsen box?
No.
Do you know anybody who's ever had a Nielsen box?
No.
They don't put Nielsen boxes in the hood.
I'm aware of this.
They put Nielsen boxes in areas and in houses
In white America?
that the demographic they're appealing to.
In white America.
Right. Which is why Cops is still on the fucking air.
Word.
Because if you only put it in certain houses, then it's going to look like it's getting a lot of views. When it's not.
No, it is getting a lot of views. It's just who's watching.
I'm not going to deny its popularity. I'm just going to say I don't understand it.
That's fine.
I
don't understand Seinfeld's.
Plenty of shows. Every show that's permeated pop culture and was like super big, and I said, okay, what the hell is this all about? And gave it a shot. I have to say Big Bang Theory is the only one that keeps falling short. Falling short.
Hey,
Game of Thrones, I was like, what am I missing? Game of Thrones is the greatest show on television right now. Lost, what am I missing? Lost was the greatest show.
I didn't like Lost.
You really make me question your saying.
Yeah, I never seen Lost, so I'm not gonna have a judgment on it.
Lost
I saw a couple episodes.
Lost was great and well written.
Yeah.
2.5 Men. I had to say, what is so great about 2.5 Men? 2.5 Men is funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I did watch 2.5 Men.
Except-
Later on, not when it was really airing, but when it got syndicated.
But once Charlie Sheen was gone,
Not as funny.
it's not as funny.
It's not. It is still funny. It's not as funny.
But it's not as funny.
No.
But
And in kind, Charlie Sheen's show he did after that is not that funny either.
Anger Management is okay.
It's okay. Yeah, exactly.
It's okay, but it's like
Is that a MacBook?
it's like Charlie Sheen had,
Congratulations.
sobered up, watered down, and
Yeah.
trying not to create waves. You took the teeth out the tiger. So it's not
This
as
is like depawing. What do you call it? Declawing a cat?
declawing him, yeah. So it's not as good, but it's still funny. And there's a chick on that show who's weirdly attractive, but she's way too skinny. Way too skinny.
Did she have
Wasn't
tits
it
and ass?
Selma Blair
I don't know.
from Cruel Intentions?
Listen, man, you be knowing these actresses and actors' names, man. I don't be knowing these motherfuckers.
Yeah, she's a household name in other households.
In the Nielsen box household.
If you say so.
I ain't never had Neil's son box, but I had Neil's daughter's box before.
Wow.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the show's been missing. Wow. It took us this long to get to that.
it really did. Oh shit. Okay. Whew.
Now you got Dre thinking about Neil's daughter's box.
Hey, I don't know Neil. I don't know his daughter. So
But he want to find out.
no, I don't. Remember, SFL, motherfucker.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to turn my own mic off on it.
You do that. I'm not gonna lie. We've made it this far into the show without me discussing any news, and I just want to say this: fuck the news. I am so sick of the news because you know what's in the news
Trump?
all the fucking time.
He makes his own though.
Are
This-
you surprised, though?
You know what? No, I'm not surprised, but I'm like, there's got to be more going on in the fucking world,
There is.
and nobody's talking about shit.
Yeah, I wanna follow Trump on Twitter just so I can get the feed.
You know what? I honestly considered that, but then I didn't want to like be one of the people to feed his fucking ego. Like, look, I got another follower. Fuck you.
Nah,
Fuck you and fuck your
I think
tweets.
I'm gonna go ahead and follow him.
And you know what? You don't even need to follow him. Just wait to watch CNN later on today, and you'll see what the fuck he tweeted.
Because I follow
always
CNN
on that
then.
shit. Yeah, follow CNN.
So they retweeting them and shit like that, right?
Oh no,
What?
going back to the weekly.
What the fuck?
The weekly rundown. I was supposed to go to the Dr. Umar show.
That
Yes.
shit was an hour ago.
Yeah, I know, but it
This
got canceled.
motherfucker took an hour to get around to actually having doing something.
It
It got
Yeah,
canceled.
it got canceled.
Man, I don't
Well, what happens? No.
I think the snow might have delayed his travel from wherever he was before.
Oh, snow, precipitation.
Yeah.
I was talking about white people.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Oh, thank you for showing up.
I told you it's not the same. It's not the same.
Oh, okay.
Josh has made me aware that while I'm down south, y'all doing the show up here, I can call in during the podcast and it'll record and sound the same as if I'm actually here.
It does, because if you listen back to our shows where we've had callers, the caller sounds good
On the
That
podcast or on the live show?
on the either or.
No.
That is.
It doesn't sound in studio. It doesn't sound good to us, but when you listen back to the
Oh
recording, it sounds
yeah.
good.
Because I remember when we was listening to the Shakita Holmes joint.
Yeah,
Shakita sounded just fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Shout out to Shakita and her perpetual tormentation of.
She's actually stopped tormenting me. So.
Well,
She stopped the assault on my Facebook page.
I'm gonna have to hit her up to.
So I have.
But I
Won,
say we might have to revive that.
I have won the war.
No, you didn't.
No, you
I
didn't.
did.
No.
Yeah, calm down, bro.
I'm gonna have her start sending you scat porn.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, scat is a scientific term for scatological, which means fecal infatuation. So not only is it ass play, it's deep in the ass play. Oh, shit play. Have seen.
I was about to say, who is that?
Is that?
Your child's teacher tells you that
Why
Why
are
are
you
you checking messages on the fucking podcast, B?
mad disrespectful?
Super disrespectful.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, whatever, B.
Shit, I was about to say something too. Fuck.
He's a fucking
Oh.
asshole.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to Snoz. This motherfucker's fun. You know, I even get to. I'll tell y'all about that shit off the air. I don't know if you want me talk about that publicly. It was funny. He said, "Damn, fucking married people." Well, yeah. So there's that. Fuck Trump. Fuck the news.
There's that.
Fuck CNN. I like CNN. Fuck Fox News and MSNBC.
That was pretty disgusting.
Sorry.
You know, it wasn't meant to be, inviting or enticing. So that's that. Via, how was your time off since you just got here?
What, like the week?
Yeah, since last.
Your
show.
week in review, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting mandated like left and right at my job. They just feel like I don't have a home to go to, which is partially true. I don't necessarily have a home to go to, but I like to be out of there. I would.
They pay overtime.
Oh yeah. But you don't see the overtime until 3 checks later. It's a 6 week lag for the state.
God damn.
God damn that 6 week lag. I ain't never gonna get my money.
Let me look at that calendar again.
Yeah.
Wait, whose calendar is that?
Yeah. That overtime that I did in January ain't gonna show up to the end of this month. Oh shit!
You can't be distracting us with time frames like that, motherfucker.
My bad.
Damn. But my
week
week.
will still work. You know that, right?
I'm trying to overcome. We shall overcome. Black History Month.
Right.
Yeah,
We ain't talked about shit for
But-
none of these shows.
Man, that's bad.
Shit.
So
Yeah, my week was solid though. I mean, I'm gratitude's the best attitude. I'm happy for being here another day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I was watching a twerking video.
Damn, man.
put your fucking phone on mute
Yeah, what's
and
up,
share
bro?
with the class.
This
There you go.
so disrespectful.
Nothing fascinating. I mean, it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? Speaking of twerking, I was watching the Medea Halloween movie, and there was this one particular Caucasian lady who was in this party twerking, and she did a very awesome job
Word.
I'm gonna have to see that.
of yeah.
You don't support Medea.
I don't, but I want to see the white woman twerking.
Yeah, she
Cause
did.
see, for me, a white woman with a big booty and knows how to use it is fascinating.
A pog.
Yeah.
Yes,
Paul.
absolutely. But all right, if you took a black woman with the same,
You're not Paul. You just some nigga stealing.
Friday.
no, okay,
Last
I'm appalled.
Friday after next.
Appalled.
I'm a Paul. You ain't Paul. You just some nigga stealing.
See, thank you for being here, man. My jokes be going by the wayside.
This
with
is
you.
why
You and
the
Medea.
synergy is 3.
Yo, shut up.
I can. Okay, whatever.
But anyway, as I was saying, it's just more. I guess since I halfway expect.
That was in the mic.
Shut up.
All right, go ahead, man.
Halfway expect.
A white woman not to have no ass, or if she does have ass, not to be able to know how to shake it or use it. So when they can, it's fascinating.
It's like white chocolate Kit Kats, huh?
Yeah,
Those are delicious.
Those
Exactly.
are delicious.
exactly.
Actually, my favorite kind of chocolate is white chocolate.
Yo, and I'm starting to realize that too myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, I can't fight it. I
Well,
can't fight this feeling anymore.
I used to, you know what? I used to be enamored with the whole Pog phenomena back in, the early 2000s. But once it became mainstream and it was like, it's kind of everywhere now.
Yes.
I'm not as, I'm not gonna say I'm not as impressed. It's not as much of a thing for me it's not as much of a turn on because it's like, all right, that's everywhere now.
It is.
It's everywhere now.
What, white girls with ass?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Word.
It is abundant
Son,
because
I
now
went- hold on. I went to Duchess. I'm sorry, but I have to admit,
later for that, I went to Chicago. Nigga.
oh my God,
Chicago.
yo, them bratwursts is doing
Listen,
lovely
brothers and sisters. Anybody who wants a white woman with a fat ass, look no further than Chicago. They are in abundance there.
It's an abundance of the bunda. Yeah,
Abundance of booty, a big white booty.
I mean, but no, they're everywhere, and I mean,
Yes. Well, see, here's what how I.
you know, it's
quantify it.
actually starting to become the minority and harder to find is the 80s version of the white girl where she's top heavy, but
Toothpick with tits?
not necessarily. Well, yeah, the toothpick.
No, a little-
and
I
a
can tell you where to go for
a
those.
little bit of a bump, but more.
I can say where to go for those.
The minor bump.
Where?
Just about any.
You got the address on your phone?
No, gyms. They in the gym.
See, I go to Planet Fitness.
Now you're gonna need to go like the Golds,
I like Planet Fitness.
Crunch.
I like Planet Fitness.
gyms like that. You
You
know,
know why I
those-
like Planet Fitness?
Because it's a no judgment zone.
It's a no judgment zone. Plus,
No gym intimidation.
Mike Ortega's
I-
All Sport. You're gonna find the toothpicks with tits there.
Yeah.
but that's not what I'm looking. I mean, I'm not particularly.
So you're gonna find the
looking for
toothpicks
anything.
with tits in the gym intimidation gyms.
No, you're not.
Yes, you will.
I mean, yeah, you will there. Because you know what? Those are places where it's kind of like those are the gyms that people go to maintain physique. Planet Fitness is the kind of place where they go to.
Planet Fitness is like, I'm fat. Let me not be fat no more.
Nah, Planet
Planet
Fitness.
Fitness is average Joe's.
No.
You seen Dodgeball?
Listen. Yes.
Planet Fitness is average Joe's.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm not disgusted with Planet Fitness. I stopped being a member at Planet Fitness because of my experiences as a member. Now this is
Listen,
both.
whatever that man did to you in that locker room, you should have reported it. You don't have to deal with that. No means no.
You gotta shut his fucking mic off. He's on a timeout. Tired of this nigga talking shit. He's picking up where VI usually leaves off. That's usually some shit VI would say to me. Thank you. And fuck you very much, VI, because I've been listening back to shows and I'm tired of you fucking with me. All right? Every fucking show. Bastard. So I go in, right? And this is on several occasions, and this is both at the one in Wappingers and the one close here to the school.
Mm-hmm.
I go in.
Wait, is my mic? Okay, good.
Yes, your mic is back on. I'll give you your privileges back, bitch. So go into the Planet Fitness and get on the exercise bike, warming up. Now, I would see people come in and socialize and talk for a while. Cool, that's whatever. On multiple different occasions, I would see people come in, get on a treadmill or a bike for anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes, and then leave the gym.
Were they old people?
No.
Listen, you know what you're doing? You're judging.
I am.
It's a no judgment zone.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't say anything to them, but it's like, yo, literally.
Did they at least wipe it down before they left?
Not all of them.
See, that's my issue.
But yo,
The sanitation.
when you come to
Don't
the
be
gym
just- don't
and
be
you
unsanitary.
walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes and then you get dressed and leave, you might as well not came to the gym.
You know what? I have to say this because there's a gentleman, I don't know him personally, but given that I see him at Planet Fitness, I see him at the Stewart's across the street, and I see him, around that area, I get the gist that he's probably homeless. He's like one of the few homeless people in Hyde Park. What he does is he uses Planet Fitness as a place to go
Shower and all that.
wash.
Something like that.
And you have to, and I'm astounded that he actually can afford the membership every month, but he must be collecting his bottles or whatever to
Right.
come up with that $10.
Yeah.
But you got to have an account. I don't get it. But whatever he's doing, he uses Planet Fitness for that reason, and you have to probably have, especially if you come often enough, you probably have to at least use something to be like, okay, you're here actually using it. You're not treating it as motel Planet Fitness. You're actually getting some kind of a workout. And then
Nah, you don't have to use shit. If you're a paying member,
I'm
you
just
just want to
saying.
fucking sit there.
and
What they gonna tell you?
And you know what? Some people may be doing their own personal physical therapy. Some, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as if I've gone there and tried to do something. Because one time I had an issue with my back, and I tried to walk the treadmill, and I couldn't go for 5 minutes. That shit was killing me. So I had to fucking stop. My pride wouldn't let me keep going through.
Nah, Dre. This in my experience at Planet Fitness, this was not a. These are not people suffering from debilitating injuries. These were people who. All right, because in the one in Wappingers, you have to walk up the stairs to get to where the
Gym?
no, to where the aerobic equipment is. So where the bikes and the treadmills are is upstairs. You have to walk upstairs. You can tell when someone's walking up the stairs whether or not they're in pain walking up the stairs.
Right.
These people walked up. In one case, this chick ran up the stairs, got on the treadmill for 5 minutes, nice jog pace, and then left. I was like, yo, I would think I was going to see these people out on the floor somewhere downstairs. The chick in question, the runner, I saw her at the front desk in her jacket talking to the front desk person, and she was out.
But here's my question. What that got to do with your workout?
Nothing whatsoever at all. But it's like, yo, it's not a.
So you totally quit a whole gym because of how somebody else worked out?
No, that's not. No,
That's like, I'm never eating at McDonald's again because I don't like what the fuck he ordered.
it's just not an atmosphere or an
I
environment.
don't like that he got
is-
extra pickles on that Big Mac.
It's not an atmosphere or atmosphere to me where it's conducive to where like, yo, it's not a serious workout spot. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, why not? How come you can't go serious?
I did when I was there.
And then
I didn't like it.
I don't know. I think he shut his mic off.
No, I like to be in an environment where everybody is somewhat serious. Like it's just the energy.
So
the
like-
energy is different, B.
So like your intensity and your motivation, you feed off of other people's intensity and motivation.
I do feed off of other
And-
people's energy
And
when
if,
I'm in the gym.
If other people are being lazy, you're like, well, what the fuck? Why
Yeah.
should I put in the effort?
No,
That brings into question your individuality
that's fine.
and your leadership as a Leo.
No, I like
Yeah.
gyms where everyone is focused.
I pick things up. I put things down.
hate these motherfuckers, man. Yeah.
That's where you need to go. You need to go to the gym with him.
No, I like gyms where it's a focus and it's a determination.
Yo, D puts gallons of milk in the freezer so he can use them as dumbbells.
I've done that before. No lie, I've done that before. Water, not milk, but water.
No,
But
no.
so
1%
all right,
milk.
the gym you go to.
I don't go to a gym right now currently.
Oh, well, shit.
So
Well,
I guess that chick
FYF to you.
that chick doing 5 minutes is doing better than me,
Basically,
and that's fine. I'm fine with that.
whatever. So,
I just said I don't like Planet Fitness for that reason. It's not a serious gym.
I like Planet Fitness for the fact that when I go in there and the dude who looked like he chews dumbbells for breakfast is working and he's, swollen. I'm like, motherfucker, you're done. Go home, but you still come here every day. He's working out and he's making me feel like I ain't shit. And then I can look to the other side of me and there's like a 65-year-old lady who is barely making it, but she's still working out. And I'm like, you know what? I'm right where I belong. I'm in the middle. I'm right in the middle. No, I'm not, gym rat, but I don't want to be her age and still trying to be mobile. You know what I'm saying? Because Isaac, Newton's law of motion, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. So as long as you keep it moving, you'll still, as long as you keep being active, your body will be used to being active. So I just want to make
Well, what the fuck is wrong with you, son? Why are you looking at me like that?
'Cause I'm waiting for the comment from the peanut gallery.
Yo, son, I ain't got nothing to say.
So, I don't know.
Waiting for this nigga to say some slick
Yo,
shit, man.
son, that's my word. Niggas came through for 40s and blunts. What? I don't know where your killer tape went, son. Yo, leave me alone, man. How you gonna antagonize me waiting for the antagonization?
Cause I've been listening to past
Oh,
shows.
nah, man.
And I got the timing down.
I ain't got nothing on it. Oh, God.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I look up, this motherfucker grilling me, son.
Fuck you got to say about this shit.
Yo, shit.
Oh,
Damn, so much for friendship. That shit's out the window.
Oh, you my man, $100,000.
All right. When y'all listen to this podcast, if I don't make it to the next show, he murdered me, yo. He took me out. Yo, I'm Mitch. He's Rico. This motherfucker iced me, yo.
Hell no.
That's fucked up.
Never.
Oh,
You
man.
get shot every day, B.
Right.
You be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's only dead. He'll be all right.
You tough, right?
Right.
Yo, Uncle Murder got a joint with Cameron called Cameron Voice. And that's the hook. That shit is hot.
Oh, yeah. I did hear that. I was about to say,
shit is
wait,
hot.
what you talking about? Nah.
I like the joint he did, the recap, the 2016 recap.
2016 wrap up?
Yeah.
Uncle Murder did it?
Yeah, Uncle Murder took over Mad Skills
Skills?
and told Mad Skills to suck it.
Damn.
Yeah, you lost.
It's dope though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love Mad Skills end of the year recap. I haven't heard one since like 2009, but
All right, let's wrap this shit up.
yeah, we gotta go.
Uncle Dre got a show to do.
Yeah, well, wish me luck, cause
You got a routine? Or you just gonna-
I got a few things I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna save it for.
this is gonna be good.
I hope so. So yeah, February 16th, 2017. This is our podcast.
I hit you today.
Check us out on YouTube. It is what it is. Radio show after hours.
If you say so.
I did.
I don't know.
We still on SoundCloud, right?
We are.
And
We are on SoundCloud. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube.
I got a Twitter account, The Real Uncle Dre, and
We on Twitter too. I just don't.
Instagram at The Real Uncle Dre.
Yeah. I tagged you today.
Yeah. It took me forever to realize who you were because it's like your fourth grade.
I had a Larry Johnson shirt on.
It was like your fourth grade elementary school picture. I'm like, who's this little light skinned kid? Not afraid.
Who's this motherfucker causing terror on the social media at 8?
But yeah, so check us out. Hit us up. You know what?
I guess that's my homework for next week. I'll have all of our social media accounts.
Get them tattooed on your forearm.
No, thank you.
You about it.
Nope.
And
I don't love you niggas that much.
Well, hey, Mobb Deep got G Unit on their hands. You see how that worked out?
Are you serious?
yeah, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God. No.
G Unit.
Yeah, right before G Unit disbanded.
As
Shit, dude, the
when
G Unit niggas
look,
got that shit
when
on?
Yeah.
when the head office knew that G Unit was defunct, they went out and got tattoos.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. And which is funny to me because didn't 50 say I'll slap your ass like Jay did Mobb Deep,
Yes.
and then they signed with him. I'm not gonna sign with somebody who shitted on me.
When they offer you millions of dollars, you will.
No.
Well, maybe you won't, but the average
I'm
nigga
saying
will.
there's something to be said for integrity. Mobb Deep had a following and an established career already, and to me, Mobb Deep joining G Unit was like Kevin Durant going to the motherfucking Warriors.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, it wasn't
and
necessary.
I have to say, as we close out, big shout out to Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
Despite everything and whether or not they get to the playoffs or whatever, Russell Westbrook right now has
Playing his
established himself
He's playing his ass off.
as my favorite player in the NBA.
He's a superstar.
He's balling.
Yeah.
Not just because of his balling and the points he's putting up and the stats and the triple doubles. It's his don't give a fuck. Because I promise you, if KD would have said the right shit at that game, Russell Westbrook would have put his hands on him.
Hands on him.
Put a pause on him.
And shout out to Charles Oakley for beating up the entire security staff at Madison
He
Square
didn't beat
Garden.
them all up. He just pushed a couple.
He mushed the fuck out of 5 people with one hand. Get the fuck off me. And fuck you, Jim Dolan, for trying to bring Latrell Sprewell as a peace offering to the fans.
Bullshit.
So see-through. So see-through. But
Yep. Typical. Trump and Kanye.
Trump and Kanye. I thought more Trump and Steve Harvey, but you know, because Kanye don't speak for us no more. I don't even
Neither do Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey don't speak for us. You know, we need
Steve
to talk,
Harvey might be closer.
We need to talk
out
to
of the
them
two.
We need to talk with them top gang thugs in
Chicago.
Chicago and get these body counts down.
Oh man.
Fuck you for profit preachers.
Yeah, they had the MPs up in Chicago, yeah.
Oh, it's martial law. They about it's about to be ugly in Chicago. I got to talk to Mina about that. What's really going down? So
It's not a surprise.
Oh, it's not. A surprise.
You heard what Trump said.
You heard what he said.
But you know,
I gotta admit, Trump is the only one going through on his rhetoric from the campaign.
But
And
his
knocking it off. First 100 days.
But here's the thing: his fucking rhetoric was scary and
And the policies he's putting in place
But he
is scary.
stayed true
And,
to what he said he's fucking doing.
yeah.
and to quote a good friend of mine, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm not anti-Trump.
Agent Orange is the truth.
You know, here's the thing: if he go ahead in the first, it's not even been a month yet. It hasn't been a whole month of his administration, and he's pretty much enacted
Yeah.
all the shit he said.
Yeah, I wish I knew what the name of that blogger was or some on air personality who was going in on Waka Flocka about not allowing people to wear like "Make America Great Again's" or like Trump shirts to his shows.
Yeah.
He was going in on it. He was like, this fucking greasy nigger Waka Flocka. What the fuck has Trump done to you? And I bet you Trump gonna do more than your nigger President Obama. You greasy nigger. I wish he would tell me that I can't come to his show with a Make America Great Again shirt and all this, tough behind the scenes talk. He wouldn't say that in Waka's face. Not that Waka's just the litmus test for gangster, but he ain't gonna sit up there and he tolerates some old
6'5"
guy like
he's a big dude too.
You know what I'm saying? So it was funny. He was definitely going in on him, and he was using. You could tell by the way he was using the word nigger that it's in his daily lexicon. It's.
I say nigga all the time. And that nigga says nigga a lot.
Yeah, and he was like his ER was. It was fierce. He was like, "Yeah, you greasy nigger." I was like, "Oh God!" In 2017, I would think that I shouldn't be like taken aback by the word nigger. No. But when I heard it, I was like, "This sounds new and refreshing."
It's all context.
Like, oh my God, he's putting a new spin on that word.
It's like bitch when you hear somebody say talk about and they say bitch and they kind of like just glance over it versus. This bitch.
Yeah, I said,
bitch. wait, but you said that. You said that too.
Yeah, I said it though. I said it. Yeah.
Speaking of Key and Peele, go see the movie Get Out. I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fucking good.
I got too many movies I had to catch up on.
Yeah,
get on my fire stick, man.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta turn your TV on.
That's the truth.
And catch up on
I'm
Seinfeld.
pretty sure you haven't turned your TV on in a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week, which will be February 20. What the fuck?
Thank you.
It'll be 20. What the fuck?
23rd.
23rd. Oh, I'm trying to do math.
Yeah, I don't even know what today is. I worked on my day off today because I got a new schedule, and I'm all fucked up.
So tune into us next week, February 23rd, when we'll talk about some other shit. Hopefully there'll be more in the news than Trump and his stinking ass.
Doubt it.
But if not, then I'll catch up on whatever bullshit going on with that. And, your weekly dose of real talk.
Real music.
And real people. It's 801 time to suck this dick, bitches.
Okay.
And we out.
Fuck you, D.